up, sisters? This is Rachel and Rebecca checking in. So I quit my job last week.
Wait, I thought we ghosted him.
I'm starving. Wait, what are you wearing?
Age is just a number. No, we can do anything.
Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I cannot wait for today's episode where we are fully recapping Rebecca's HYROX experience. And also, I just have to say, I didn't run a HYROX, but I just feel like I was part of it.
Rach, if you didn't know, live streamed the whole event and was like literally running from like station to station while running, while like having the camera being like, guys,
Literally.
guys.
I had two phones
so
the whole time. And I realized as I watched it that most people stay in one place and watch them go up and down. No, I was running with you.
You were
I was with them. I'm like, I gotta get the best shot. I'm too far away. So I'm just like running around the course. I'm sweating so hard, but you did amazing. I'm so proud of you.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, guys, like this is just not that big of a deal. Like this is not a marathon. Like I guess like maybe equivalent to like a half marathon, but like literally we signed up like 30 days ago.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
Yeah, so but I feel like we should just like recap the whole experience.
Oh, absolutely.
It was so funny. Okay, so in Vegas, HYROX, it was like 2 weekends ago now. So we I'm feeling a little bit sick the day before. I do it, by the way. My partner is Sadie, which is you've probably seen on the podcast, or whatever. So she's had also PSA like a torn Achilles that she's coming back from and like heart problems. So this it's not like our training was very rigorous, but I just want to say. Anyways, but we did sign up for the pro doubles division, and I think you need to tell everyone what she said.
The morning of the race. Keep in mind, Rebecca says this wasn't a big deal. Everyone was coming out. Our parents drove out for the HYROX. I drove out for the HYROX. So this was better news in our family. Everyone was on the live stream.
Our brother is like, when does it air?
Yes, he's like, what time are you starting the live stream? Send me the link. But so cute. But so it's the morning of, and I'm kind of talking to them about there's a pro division, open division. You guys are doing the pro division. And Sadie was like, it just wouldn't be fair to the other competitors if we did open. So we had to do the pro division. I was busting up laughing so hard. It's to be fair, your strong point is the weights.
Our strong point is the weights. It's not the other 75% of the race.
So what was tough was I was because again, running isn't your strong suit. I'm I fear you wouldn't have won the open division.
I wouldn't have gotten close. You have to be cooking, running.
So fast. They're so fast.
They really are impressive.
Yeah, no. I mean, I get it. I just thought it was
oh my gosh, the comment was
hilarious.
And I wish we could just pan to a video of us walking.
It was so funny. And it was dead serious. And I was you know what? That is great energy that you have.
No, it's the attitude we had, and I love it.
I love that attitude.
The confidence. And we did crush the stations. We crushed the stations.
You crushed the stations.
Okay, anyways, so I'm feeling a little bit sick. We fly into Vegas the night before. You're driving.
Yeah, I drive to Vegas. So I leave well before you do. Well before you do.
Yes.
Rebecca arrives and I'm like, dude, I am in bed.
No, I know. I texted you probably 20 times.
Yeah.
Didn't get a response to the morning.
Dead asleep. I have earplugs in.
Yeah, I know. So anyways, our flight arrives at 11 o'clock in Vegas. We're flying Frontier. We're of course in the last B gate. So we're walking the whole way. I'm not sick, but I don't feel great. I have kind of a tickle in my throat, and you're exhausted, that kind of thing.
Yeah, a long day at work that day too.
Yeah.
It's
oh my gosh, my day at work was so stressful. I didn't eat until 4 p.m., which is that's the day before you're supposed to be eating a ton
fueling.
Of food. Anyways, so we get into Vegas, and by the way, I just hate the Vegas airport.
Oh, it's my
There's
favorite.
something about Vegas also that just is gross. Vegas is fun sometimes, but also I'm I could really go without Vegas.
I
Go
know.
to Vegas.
I used to love Vegas, and the most recent time I went there, I was this is my favorite destination. Actually,
No, exactly.
It's fun though.
No, it's
if
still
you're
fun.
clubbing.
It's still it's still fun if you're clubbing, but we weren't. Anyways, so we get there and it's just this place is gross. Anyways, but we get to the hotel. It takes a while for us to check in. Finally, we check in. We go to sleep, whatever. We wake up the next day.
Yeah.
And I am not feeling great and so nervous also because I'm I just don't know if I can do this right now.
We get a text at 12:30 in like the people who are in Vegas group chat, and it's like, taking a NyQuil. We'll just see what time I get up tomorrow. So I'm up at 6:30. I'm like, want to go to the gym, Mom?
Yeah, you and Judy go to the gym. Judy's like, I did arms and abs with Rach this morning.
Yeah, she's like, it was really good. She's like, we did this exercise. It was so fun.
Yes.
Went to the designs. We had a whole morning.
Yes.
We were just knocked out.
So anyway, so I wake up, I'm not feeling great. I'm like in my bed, cradled up. Sadie wakes up just like roaring to go. She's like, I feel great. Like jumps on my bed. She's like, we're ready to go.
It's race day.
It's race day. I'm like, okay, can I have a hug? Anyway, so we start getting ready, and so we also had an issue with planning our outfits.
Oh my gosh.
We wanted to look cute, coordinated.
Yeah.
And so we had bought these like neon green, neon blue combo LSKD list, whatever you say, how you ever
I think
say
it's LSKD, but I saw someone on TikTok say list kid. So since then I'm like, oh, list kid.
List kid, whatever.
Way better than the
those
letters.
shorts. Oh my gosh, you guys, get the high rise, the low rise.
Oh,
Are like, I don't know who's wearing the low rise. You must be like 0% body
if
fat.
you want your confidence to take a hit, put on a slightly too small size of the low rise ones. You won't be seeing yourself out there for weeks.
No. So we had bought those shorts. We brought them, of course.
Yeah.
They didn't have a matching sports bra available on the website. Like, so there was one, but like it was sold out. So
Yeah,
it
no
was, like,
matching set.
No matching set. We bought 5 sports bras on Amazon to see if we could match. None of them looked good.
Turns out electric indigo is a tough color to match.
Yes, that was the blue-ish we were trying
Yeah.
to match. And then we had also gone to Lululemon and bought some white running shorts. Mm-hmm. And that was, we did it, I remember on Valentine's Day, actually. That was our activity. And we couldn't find anything like that was like, well, we could just buy these.
Interesting.
And
That was the best option.
that was the best option. We both had white sports bras. We actually tried on the outfit that like night before. It looked like we were wearing underwear.
just. It wasn't like a chic
It
US
wasn't-
Open white.
No,
it was a nighty whitey.
It wasn't Wimbledon. It was like,
Yeah, what Wimbledon, not the US
are you
Open.
guys wearing like underwear? Anyways, so we were like, maybe I was like, oh, maybe we can go for like a white outfit. Anyways, didn't work. So needless
Yeah.
to say, she had brought like just some Lululemon like spandex, and I was like, oh, I'll bring those just in case. I forgot them. So anyways, we were just not sure what we were wearing.
Yeah,
We weren't sure what we were wearing.
That's tough.
She also had like a blue sports bra and then like a kind of another gray blue sports bra that like I was like, okay, I'll wear this, but I was just like popping out of it too much.
You know, you looked good, but you were popping.
I was popping out.
I was
And
like,
so-
man, one wrong burpee broad jump, and we're getting a show. we didn't get tickets for a show in Vegas, but we're gonna get one.
So anyway, so then you guys pick us up.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the story kind of? The next
We pick them
part?
up to go to brunch. Because they're racing at 2:30 p.m.
Yeah,
was their start
2:30,
time.
yep,
So it was like,
exactly.
hey, we'll meet up at like, I want to say noon or something
was
like
noon.
that.
Yeah, it was noon.
Anyways, we pick them up. We go to Snooze. We get food. Rebecca and Sadie just like cannot finish their food.
We can't eat.
Like they cannot. And I'm over here demolishing. I had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A 2 hours ago. Not a thing. Not a thing's in my system. And they're like, I can't finish my tacos.
Rach is like, you both have to finish this.
Literally, I'm like, I need 2 more bites out of both of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you're like so nervous, so you're not eating. This is gonna go right through. It's like the morning of a volleyball tournament.
Oh my gosh.
Remember waking up at 6:30, Mom had scrambled eggs waiting for you, and you just had to like shovel them down,
Oh
and Mom
my
was
gosh.
like, you need to eat this. You will be
need to.
starving.
You need to.
No, so I mean, just had to really coach him through those last few bites.
No, we really did. So then we get to the venue.
Yeah.
They drop us up. The 3 of us go in, and we're just kind of like scoping out the place. We walk in, all of a sudden, it is just like so loud.
So
it's at the
loud.
Mandalay Bay Convention Center. And so it's so loud. And how they have it is basically they have like one massive track around, and then your 8 stations basically inside the track, which is actually pretty smart.
No, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, they did a great job. And then we just kind of got like we just kind of walked around for a while.
Yeah, we just walked around, watched some people.
Actually, no, that's the thing. Sadie wanted to go to every single station to see what it was.
Oh, yes, we looked at every
was probably
station,
smart.
which was fun.
No, it was really smart.
Like, I don't think none of us had ever been to a HYROX before, so it was like, what is going on here?
And I wouldn't have done that unless she like was like, we should do that.
Yeah, no, because and honestly, I would have gotten lost with like the in-out zone.
Totally.
Even watching it, I'm like, oh, okay, I know where I need to be at what time. And so, yeah, I was glad that we walked around a couple times.
So,
but it was so funny before. Rebecca and Sadie were changing their outfits like 5 times in the convention area.
Well, that's the issue. And so she's wearing the white. Sadie wears the white shorts.
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, well, like I'll wear the white shorts with you, and then we'll kind of have like a somewhat coordinating sports bra. It'll be fine. She gets there and she's like, I can't wear the white shorts. It's like the underlining, like it's just not comfortable. Like to be fair, it was not. And so she was like, I'm wearing the black shorts. And I'm like the black spandex. I'm like, I don't have the black spandex. And she's just like, why didn't you bring it? I'm like, I forgot.
And then Rebecca was like, should I wear the brown spandex? Like, you guys, the outfit debacle.
It was bad.
It was huge. But here's what I will say. Every single girl at that event that was doing doubles was matching.
There was not a single pair that weren't matching. We were the only ones.
You were the only ones that were like, I didn't see anyone. Like, even if they didn't have like necessarily the cutest outfit, it was still the exact same.
No, it was the same outfit.
Yeah, it was always the same or like the same colors. Like, we're both wearing black shorts and this purple bra.
Yes. No, we were literally the only ones there not matching. And I was expecting like most people to match, but then like, I don't know, some people to take it a little casually.
Like pretty chill. No.
Everyone's matching.
Yeah, I mean, we had the girls in matching karate suits. Yeah. Like, they went for it. The karate sisters, if you were on the live stream, like, they were fully decked out.
Full on karate suit.
No, yeah, you were unfortunately, the only ones not matching.
We were. And, you know, what's sad is we tried.
You know, you probably spent $500 trying to
I need to
get
make
an
sure
outfit.
I return everything. Yeah, I still need the
to match, but unfortunately, it was a little bit of a lost cause. Did you go to the Yori when you were at the mall?
Yeah.
And they didn't have anything?
We didn't even really like.
You weren't that like invested.
Went, but we didn't go.
You weren't. Yeah.
It's like how you sometimes hear things, but you're not actually listening.
Yeah.
Same thing, but shopping version. Anyways, so I just remember dropping our bags off. I was like, Rachel, what sports bra should I wear? And you were like, wear the black one. You're going to be more comfortable in it.
I was like, you're overthinking this sports bra way too much. I just know once it starts.
So needless to say, she's in spandex. I'm in black spandex. I'm in white shorts. She's in a blue sports bra. I'm in a black sports bra.
Like, not a single item is coordinated.
There was like, yeah, you guys are kind of like inverse. No, we're not. I think she said that. I'm like, no, we're not at all.
I was like explaining to the live stream to look for you guys. I'm like, Sadie's in black sports, blue sports bra. Rebecca's in white shorts, black sports bra.
Anyways, so then the race is like about to start.
Yeah.
So we go into the warm up area. Is there any, probably missing anything? I'm trying to think. Yeah, we go into the warm up area. I have one of my goos in there. I'm like kind of nervous, whatever. Sadie's like, like just so intense. She's like, I'm gonna go bike. I'm like, I'm leaving you alone. She gets in like the zone where it's just like it's like, don't mess with her.
You're like, you do what you need to do, girl.
You do what you need to do. So like, you just gotta get warmed up. I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Girls are like, there's like skiers. There's girls just like huffing and puffing on the skier, like just like max effort rowing, like prepping for this. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
You're like, we have not started, folks.
I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, so
no. Also, Sadie had her little hypervolt thing because she wanted to like do that before, and she was like, "I'll come give it to you before it starts." And we thought that we were going to be like closer to the starting area. Yeah. I want you to know, Dad, Mom, and I were freaking out. Like, they're not going to know that we're not over there. And so we are trying to wave down Sadie. She's in the zone over there, and Dad's like, Sadie, we need the hypervolt. So I want you to know, we are stressed about getting this hypervolt back from you and getting into the arena on time. It was chaos.
Well, I remember it was like 12:25, and like I didn't also realize like you start right at 2:30.
Yes.
Sorry, it was 2:25, not 12. You start right at 2:30. So 2:25, I take the hypervolt, give it back to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys were just there hanging out.
We were just sitting there. Well, eventually I was like, you know what? I was like, they're just gonna have to leave it. They're either gonna find us or they're just not. And so we kind of got over it after a couple minutes.
So I jog over there, headed to them, and then it's like, okay, 2:30 time comes. So then we all go to this little tent to start. And again, I've never done one of these before. So all of a sudden we have this like MC girl, and she's like, ladies, she's like, grab a hand. So I don't know if we all grabbed hands or a hug or something like that. But
Wait, did you hold hands with a rando?
No, I don't think we held
just
hands.
your partner.
I'm not sure. We had a kumbaya moment. So she's like, ladies, like, breathe in everything that you're holding back today. And then she's like, and then release it all. Yeah, one of those. And so then, and there's a countdown in this tent too. So
That's
it's like,
epic. Is it dark in the tent?
It's kind of darkish.
Okay, and so that's
you
fun.
take like 3 deep breaths. It was actually really fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anyway, she's like, you are prepared, ladies. You are ready to go. And then Titanium comes on. And so then you have like, I am Titanium. And everyone's singing.
What?
Yes, everyone is singing. Titanium by David Guetta.
That song is timeless.
Oh, it was so fun. It was so amazing. And so then you have the countdown and everyone's like ready to go. And it's like 10, 9, and then it's like 3, 2, 1. And then everyone just like starts going.
They have never run faster in their lives.
No, that first lap and basically lap and a third.
It's so funny.
Anyway, so start of the race.
There you go. I'll be honest. I didn't see your start, and so I am like trying to find you.
I know. I was thinking that.
Yeah, it was, and mom and dad were like, oh, she went. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, we're going to miss him at the first station. I'm like, run, go to the skier.
You know,
go to the ski.
When 2 of our guy friends joined the live stream right when it started, and they were like, what's happening? They're like, who's live streaming this?
Literally. And there are people on there. No one's saying anything, but I'm just yapping on the live stream. I'm like, you guys, this is what they're wearing. Where are we going? I'm like, I'm trying to find them. Can you see them?
Anyways, so what was funny though is, so in the tent, she's like, guys, like, you have to run 2 laps.
Yeah, that's good.
And so the first time we weren't sure whether it applied to just like the first lap or like the other ones, because she was like basically like passed like the end station twice, and so we did the first one just fine. And we did the sled push. Should we go through like all the events?
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you do the skier. So it's 1K run, and then you do a movement, and then 1K run, you do a movement, and it's 8 times. It's the skier, the sled push, the sled pull, the row,
burpee broad jumps, then the row.
Burpee broad jumps, then the row. Then is it farmer's carry, sandbags, 100 wall balls.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the race.
Yeah.
Anyways, so should we just go over like event by event maybe?
Yeah, I think you should rank them on a scale from 1 to 10. Like, okay. Ski-ergs, how hard? Like 1 being, oh, that was super easy. 10 being, that was awful.
Okay, I'm gonna go through it.
Ski-erg, 1 to 10.
Ski-erg 1 to 10. Honestly, like, is 10 easy or
10's hard? Like 10's like 10's that. Hard. Oh. Or we could do like either way.
I would say ski-erg is like a 4.
Not that hard. Okay.
No, like you're like fresh and like you kind of have a lot of adrenaline, and then we like switched a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the ski-erg really wasn't bad.
How often did you switch? So you do 1,000 meters.
1,000 meters. I did 160. So I started, and then she went and I did 130. Then she did 160. And so I did 134 times. She did 163 times.
Oh, got it.
So
okay.
I ended that one.
Yeah.
That was strategic.
That was, wow. That's not that many meters. That's smart.
Yeah.
Skier will blow you out so fast.
Yeah, exactly. And so she's actually really good at skiing too. That's like one of her best ones.
Yeah.
So she was good. I felt good on that one. So we're good. Like our first run was very fast.
Yeah, first run you guys came in.
For us.
Yeah.
So we came in, we're like feeling good on the skier. Like the photographer guys, like right there. We're like, oh, we're crushing it. Anyway, so then we go out for the run, and the issue, so we get done with the first lap, and the issue is like, we're not sure whether we should do 1 or 2 laps. Like weren't sure whether the lady was saying like, hey, you should do 2 laps every time or just the first time.
Yeah, because the reason is the first lap is shorter.
The first lap is shorter, yes.
Yeah, like you kind of start like halfway through that lap. And so it's always like, oh, are they making us do a lap and a half? Or are they asking us to do, 2 laps?
Exactly. So we get done with our first lap and our split, and Sadie's like, wait, is it just like 1 lap? Like 2 laps feels like a really long time. And I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, we hit like 3 minutes for a lap, and it's like 0.62 miles.
Yeah, there's no way.
And so I was like, there's just no way. So I'm like, I think we should do another lap.
Yeah.
So she's like, are we supposed to do 2 laps? And so I'm like, I don't know. And so I'm asking all of the like literally judges. I asked probably like 10 judges. I was like, is it 1 or 2 laps? And the judges had no idea.
That's crazy.
Anyways, so then we get through to the sled push.
Yeah.
Okay, the sled push, let's break that for the next.
Yeah.
The sled push was, I think, the hardest one.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
So is that like a 7 then?
I think it's like an 8.
An 8, okay.
Yeah, because I like got onto it and I had some kick to it, and so I like started moving it. And then Sadie went, and she was slower than I expected her on the first one, actually.
yeah.
Slower than she expected.
For sure.
And then I think it was just because like we were like pushing it into the ground versus forward.
Yeah.
So then I get done. We do it. It's fine. Like she figures it out. She goes so fast the next one. And then I get done and I'm like, oh my gosh, my heart rate. And I was like, and my legs are dead.
Well, and you would think that the sled push, your heart rate would be stay kind of low. Because
No.
it's like heavy,
Yes,
but you're
true.
like, I'm not doing it that
No,
long.
it's like, and the weight was so heavy. It was like 300. We were pushing like 330
Yeah, you had, I
pounds or
think, 4
something.
plates on there.
Yeah, it was a heavy sled.
Yeah.
So that was hard. And then I think that's when our running started deteriorating.
I will say, someone came over and started showing me your splits, and there was a clear delineation of like run 3 really was when things got tough.
Yeah. So then we did that. And so by this point, like we're really getting flustered. Is it like, do we do 1 lap or 2 laps?
Oh, yeah.
So finally I come out of the gate and I see these 2 like slower older ladies. And at first I like scare them because I'm like, guys. I'm like, hey guys. And like they're scared. I'm like, wait guys, is it like 1 or 2 laps? And they're like, it's 2 laps. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So anyway, so then
That's
we're
gutted.
buckled down for 2 laps. We do that. So then we get to the sled pole is next.
Uh-huh.
That one was also hard.
Yeah, that one looked hard.
Yeah.
That one looked awkward more than anything.
It's easier. It's just so awkward.
Yeah, it looks so awkward
And
with
like
the
basically
rope.
you're pulling this rope and the rope has to stay in your area, but then you're stepping on the rope too. So I feel like it's like kind of a safety hazard.
Oh, you can't put the rope, like the rope can't go outside of
Maybe
the
it
box.
can, I don't know, but
Probably
your
a little bit,
partner
but
can't move the rope.
Your partner cannot touch the rope.
Yeah.
They got flamed by one of the judges for the partner touching the rope.
Yeah.
And you guys did 1 extra distance on it.
Yeah, so what happened is
Yeah.
I go down one way and then she went down. Then like I guess I went down, she went down, I went down, she went down, and then I went down again.
Yeah, it's supposed to be down, back, down, back. They
Yeah.
did down, back, down, back, down.
That.
So they did 5 as opposed to 4.
Yeah.
And I think actually your penalty's incorrect. I think
Yeah.
you got a penalty because they thought when you did like that half one,
It was less than.
yeah, they thought you were doing 3, but really you did an extra one.
Yeah,
You did 5.
Exactly. So,
I mean, maybe you can contest your score.
I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
Just 2 minutes.
But anyway, so on the last sled pull, for some reason I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
I like fall on my like butt and like full body fall twice.
No, it's a full tumble. Like, it's not like a little like, oh, she lost her step. I was like, she's down. She is down. Like, slip, boom.
Down. Meanwhile, Matt is calling you.
Because she's not managing the rope
I'm
well,
not
according to
managing
him.
the rope.
Like, she's putting it through her legs as opposed to on one side
You're
or
supposed to
the
on the
other.
side.
Our brother calls from watching the live stream and is like, you gotta tell her to start managing the rope. She's like, you need to tell her now. Manage the rope. He's like, put it on one side or the other. I start yelling at Rebecca. I'm like trying to get as close as possible.
falling on the ground.
She's falling down. Keep in mind, I have a live stream, Matt on the line. I have a phone tucked under my arm and screaming at Rebecca. Manage the rope. Put the rope to one side of you.
I think Sadie starts grabbing the rope, which is technically illegal. So then, I don't know how many penalties we had on
then
that
a
one.
judge comes over and is like, don't touch her rope. And Sadie's like, okay, like I'm not helping her in the exercise. It was so funny.
Yeah. So anyway, so then I get done with the point. I'm like, we did 1 extra one, so then we just go.
Yeah, and mom and dad were like, they gotta go. They gotta go. Everyone. This was a full family affair. It was DEFCON 5.
It was DEFCON 5.
Like, whatever the worst one is.
Disaster had struck.
Yes, it was like, you guys, they're doing an extra one. You guys, get them out. And mom and dad at the end were like, will they get some time back? They did an extra one? I'm like, well, I was like, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, the judges are, I will say, like, the race overall is so well run.
Yeah.
So, but, like, the judges they're not counting your reps. You're counting them yourselves.
No, yeah, there's just too many athletes.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, so then we head out to the run. And so I don't know what happened on that run. I just remember coming back around to go into the in area. And I'm like, okay, like, we ready? And Sadie's like, I'm not sure if we've done 2 laps. I'm like, I have no idea. And she's like, let's just go in. So wait, skip the lap. We find out later.
Turns out. I was you got to that station fast. I was like, oh, speedy run.
They run. And it was... And that makes sense. We were so fast in the burpee broad jump.
They took first in the burpee broad jump. Turns out they were a little fresher.
Yeah, so the next station was burpee broad jump. And we took first place. We were the fastest team.
Yep.
Of pro women.
Of the pro women's doubles.
Doing burpee broad jump. So we really crushed that station. We went out. And like, mind you, our runs are just like slowly getting slower. We're taking more time at the little water stations that they have. Okay, so what's the next one after the burpee broad jump? And that was like the easiest one.
Burpee broad jump.
I felt great.
Really? Okay. What would you? So
honestly, like a 5. I feel like people hate that one, but that one's not bad.
Okay. Yeah,
and I also was like kind of fresh.
After that is the row,
and then we go to the row.
Yeah.
So then we get into the row, and that was a great one.
Yeah, you guys looked good.
We were like, I rode actually really fast for me.
You did. I was looking. That was when I got to watch your paces, and I was glad you were on quick.
Yeah,
like 139.
Yeah, I hit like 139, which was like fast for. We split at 250 meters. So I went, she went, and then we were done. So we finished the row, and that usually is like really. That one's a hard one. That one like takes it out of me. So the row, I guess, on the hardness scale is like a 7 or an 8. Honestly.
Okay, yeah,
it's really hard. So then we get back, and just our runs by this point are getting just slower, and her heart rate. That's one of the things was her heart rate. She was like trying to make sure that her heart rate like would come down a little bit and get down into zone 2. And like, it's hard because that race is, you really want to run it in zone 4 the whole time.
Zone 2 is low, I will say.
I mean, she wouldn't get out of zone 2, but like out of zone 5 into zone 3, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so her heart rate's not really coming down. So we're like, okay, like let's like really manage this and like make sure we like stay at a lower heart rate.
You can't be dying because you did a HYROX like that. No, it like neither of us came in with any expectations. So it was like, no, like this is like so not
priority or is health. Anyways, so we're kind of walking on some of the corners or whatever. And so then by this lap though, was it this lap? What was after the row? No, it was this
the farmer's carry.
Okay, no, so okay, you're right. So then we go in and do the farmer's carry. That was totally fine.
Yeah, the farmer's carry for me, I feel like is the easiest one.
Honestly, it's harder when you're not doing the farmer's carry because you kind of want to rest, but like your partner's kind of like running it.
Yeah, they're going fast.
Yeah. So farmer's carry is kind of easy. You do it so quick, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm running again.
Yeah, and that would be the hardest part about the farmer's carry is that it is too fast.
It's so fast, and
there's
you're like, no time for
I'm
rest.
back running.
And you have to like follow your partner around.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just running it anyways. So then we come around to the farmer's carry. We get done with that. We finish one of our laps, and then the men are starting to go. So this is the pro men's doubles. And these guys are some of the most fit men I have ever seen because they're like strong, broad, but like tall. Like you think of like kind of CrossFit guys, they're kind of burly, but like these guys are like athletic looking.
No, they're like think of just like long and lean, but also like big.
Yeah.
They're in some of the best shape I've ever seen in my whole life.
I completely agree.
Like it was
all of those men looked incredible.
Yeah, they were in amazing shape. Yeah. And they were going so fast. They were sprinting.
So we're like, mind you, so they're literally about to start. I'm like looking at my watch and it's like 3:30. I'm like, oh crap. So like they are like, it's literally like just like a stampede is about to occur. So like literally. We see them, we're like turning the corner to get into we're about to go into one of our stations, and we see the men just start, and it's just like they're just like running, and like so we look behind us, we're like, we gotta go, get out of here. So then we sprint and we make it into the station. Anyways, it was so fun though seeing them.
Oh yeah, they were
so fun.
It did make, because when you're athletes that you're trying to watch are running, it's a little bit not boring, but like I can't see you the whole time you're running, so it did make it really fun. I enjoyed watching them.
Oh, same.
It was exciting. I was like, wow, they're just so fast, especially and relative to everyone on the course, they were like twice as fast.
Oh my gosh, they're twice as fast.
Yeah, it was so impressive.
The other runs, it was so fun watching them. So anyways, so then we get into the lunges. We're drinking a lot of electrolytes.
Yeah.
So drink there.
Do you have to go to the bathroom at any point
No,
during
not at all.
this?
You're so
you're
sweaty.
sweating. You're like, it's all going to sweat.
Yeah. We do the lunges. Sadie is so fast on the lunges.
Yeah,
Lunges
she
were
was
just
really
like hard,
fast.
but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's not that heavy.
It's just like your legs are tired.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
just
hard to do
tired.
anything. Yeah.
So then we go out and and it's just like we only have 2 laps left.
Yeah.
And like Sadie's just kind of bored of running. And then she gets to the point where she's like, my calf is cramping. Like, cause she had just turned her Achilles. And I'm like, okay, we can't like, let's take it easy. And so then she's like, okay. And then this like Eminem song comes on, and then all of a sudden she just like locks in.
She's got a burst of steam.
Yeah, so she locks in, and then her hamstring's like about to cramp, and I'm like, oh no, like let's just finish this.
Yeah, you're like, come on.
Let's just finish this.
Yeah.
So our last 2 laps are a little bit more leisurely for sure.
Yeah.
And then we go run into the wall balls, and I felt great. She said she felt great
Yeah,
too.
I'm sure it's like the last station and you're pumped.
Yeah.
And they make the last station, it's like such a spectacle.
Totally.
The energy's really high there. It's cool.
Yeah, so we did the wall balls, and then we finished our race.
And then they just ran across the finish line.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And that was it.
Post race, were you like dead, or were you like, oh, I'm like out of breath, but I'm kind of fine?
I was really tired.
Yeah.
Like it was just like an hour and a half of like constant working.
Yeah.
And like sometimes when you're like running for an hour and a half, I feel like you can kind of like get into like a groove and a zone and like mentally stay there.
Mm-hmm.
But this one you had to do like more like thinking.
Yeah, there's just so much
There's
switching
so
all
much
the time.
exactly, and it's
Yeah.
like, hey, how many laps am I on? Like when are we switching? All that kind of stuff. You
Yeah.
have to be a little more mentally engaged.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I know I was really tired. And I
Yeah.
was so sweaty and kind of just gross.
Yeah, it looked exhausting.
Yeah.
I was exhausted.
You were exhausted.
And I did not participate.
You were so cute. Seeing you in the crowd every station is like, hey!
I'm like, you guys. I'm like trying to get any ounce of attention from you guys.
No, it is so fun. It was the best having you there, honestly.
It was so
and Mom
fun.
and Dad were so cute.
Yeah, they were
too.
so awesome taking lots of photos.
Oh my gosh, Mom
Everyone
was so
excited.
cute. She just had like the camera
Yeah.
just out.
Just taking
photos.
pictures the whole time. But it was, one thing that's funny. So we should reveal your time
Oh yeah, absolutely.
for the pod. So Rebecca they come across as 128,
128.
but they did get 9 minutes of penalty.
Yeah, 9-minute penalty.
Due to the skipping of the lap. And something happened on the
sled pole, which was actually not our fault. So really, we should have gotten minus time. But
unless it was because you guys touched each other's ropes.
that could be it. I feel like
no
it's though
touchy
that I think they thought we only did half of.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
they thought you'd only did
But
half.
yes.
But yeah, so with 9 minutes of penalty, we come to a grand total of 137.
137.
But one thing that does happen is, so you know, like the classic HYROX picture is the competitor standing in front of the TV screen with their time. So that's because when you stand on the little mat, it reads your ankle chip and brings up your time.
Yeah.
They returned their ankle chip before taking the photo. So they get up there. The time of the people ahead of them is 1:17.
It's like a pretty good time.
Yeah. And then the guy's taking the picture like, oh my gosh, your time didn't come up. Like, and you're like, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just take the picture.
Until you Matt calls me the next day, he's like, 117 is pretty good. I'm like, we were like 20 minutes slower.
You're like, give or take a
Give or
little.
take.
You're like, yeah, no, feeling good about that time.
Yeah.
No, but I will say, my entire feed is now HYROX.
Me too.
Like,
there's so much HYROX.
I feel like
content.
everyone and their dog, I feel like, did a
I
HYROX
know.
this past weekend.
No, seriously.
2, yeah, it's just like so much HYROX content. But what I have to say is the people that competed in the event that don't post their time, I look it up every time.
So you're looking up like randos?
Well, it's more like people I adjacently
ish
know
know?
or follow, and I'm like, I gotta know here. I'm
Are
looking
you
up their
usually
splits.
are they usually slower? Like pretty slow?
No, a lot of times they're like have average. I would say most of them are in between like 115 and like 140.
Yeah.
Is what I typically see, because I feel like the people who are sub 110, they're always posting.
Oh,
if you're sub 110,
no, people need to know.
they're always posting.
People need to
or really
know.
like sub 115, they're posting their time. But then you kind of get into this phase where it's like,
People don't need to know.
yeah, they just didn't. But I'm looking. I want them to know they're not
So
pulling one over on me.
Funny.
I love to know what time people got. I think it's fascinating.
I had a friend who was texting me about it, and she's like, "How'd it go?" And then like she like looked, and she was like, "Oh, you got first in the burpee broad jumps." I was like, "Thank you for being positive."
It's just like, thanks for looking through,
Yeah.
and seeing it. But fun.
Oh, it was so fun. Now I'm like, well, I just feel like I just want to get better at running.
Yeah.
And like, it is actually so fun.
Yeah,
was
no,
a
it looks
blast.
so fun. The vibes, I will say, it's one of those things, like, as adults, there are a few events that get that kind of energy that
Yeah.
you can participate in. And I'm like, I totally see how it's so popular.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, the vibes are so high. It's like going to like tournaments. Like, it felt a lot like a volleyball tournament
Totally.
in high school, just like with the sound and like how loud it is. And you have people everywhere milling about and like spectators and parents watching.
What? Everyone's like kind of on edge.
Yes.
Or whatever.
No,
like,
like-
yeah, energy is super high.
Energy's high, and so I will say it's so fun. Like the
It's so
energy and the
fun.
vibe is really fun. And what has surprised me is obviously like I went to Vegas. I'm telling everyone that I went to Vegas to watch a HYROX, right? Like not participating, but I'm telling everyone that I'm going. The number of blank stares I've received when I tell people I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch my sister do a HYROX. They're like, cool, what's that? I'm like, what do you mean?
I feel like everyone knows. I feel like everyone's randomly doing
No,
it.
I
too.
thought it was like so mainstream that everyone.
Same.
And turns out this is just like a niche fitness competition.
I guess so, but I feel like it's hit like normal people do.
I thought it hit the mainstream.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, like everyone. And what's also so hard is how do I explain in a concise manner HYROX? Because it's not a marathon where it's like, oh, she just runs 26.2
Totally.
miles. It's like, well, it's like this, they do running and there are these stations. And so I'm always like, it's just like this workout competition. Like, the number of blank
it's
stares
true.
I've gotten, I'm like, I don't know what to say here. I'm like, we are
so true.
Our algorithms aren't the same, and that's fine.
No.
But our sister was like, I was talking to Jacqueline today, and she's like, I feel like everyone I know went to that
Really?
HYROX. She's like, I feel like, yeah, she's like, I've seen so many people.
No, I feel like a lot of people have.
I've seen a lot of people.
Well, and it's like an interesting age demographic where like people are basically like anywhere from like 25 to 40.
Yeah, that's
And I
the
feel like
typical
that's like
age.
a kind of like a sweet spot of like, okay, no one is like really young. All of
No.
these people are like, honestly, it's like something to do to stay fit in your 30s. Or
Absolutely
20s and 30s.
Yeah, like something you can do. It's like you're working,
Yeah.
and it's like I can train for this and it not take over my whole life.
Yeah,
because I have a
exactly.
9 to 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I could go train in the morning
Yes,
and like
exactly.
do one like somewhat competitively.
Yeah.
But no, it just looks exhausting.
It was very exhausting.
It's so
It was
fun.
exhausting, but it was so fun.
Yeah.
I would recommend it. Like, yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, I know, it looks so fun.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to do more events. I'm always surprised by how few they're doing.
They need to do way more events.
Yeah.
And I think it's like just grown a ton.
A ton.
Like tickets to get into New York HYROX were so competitive, I feel like.
Yeah, like I heard that they sold out like 10 minutes or
Yeah,
something.
I think they sold
like,
out in like
super
10
fast.
minutes. It was hard. I couldn't even grab one.
Yeah.
So
And then you got to join the Facebook group.
I gotta see if I can get on the Facebook.
see if you can get some
buy a late ticket. Our brother's doing it twice though in New York.
Yeah, he's doing it both weekends.
Yeah, both weekends.
So I'm excited for him. I want to go to the
Yeah,
first one.
I think we should go to the first
I'm
one.
locked to go. It was so fun.
So fun. The one thing that I think is just hilarious though is like we've been trying to get like fun photos to post or like some fun videos, and like here's what's hard is like this, like you don't look cute doing any of the stations at the movements of any of the stations.
No.
Like the pictures of me doing a burpee broad jump are hilarious, and like our mom, so cute, took so many pictures, but they're just like we just don't look cute.
You know, it's like none of these can see the light of day.
No, literally, it's like I look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Sadie is like, I'm gonna start a diet now. This was not the intended purpose of this.
I feel like this was supposed to make you feel empowered.
Yes.
I will say some of the videos of you guys in action, you looked pretty good.
Are they on Sadie's phone?
They're on Sadie's phone.
I need to look at
like
those
the
more.
video of you doing the burpee broad jump, you're going so fast that it
Okay.
looks really good.
That's good.
So like it looks good.
You're still doing a burpee broad jump.
You're doing a burpee broad jump. You're doing a
Anyways.
burpee broad jump.
So I haven't. It's just content has been tough. Honestly.
Yeah, content stuff. I think the ugliest station for me is the ski.
for sure.
No one looks great on a ski.
We've really got a nail on our ski technique.
Yeah, like all the other ones are pretty normal looking.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're lunging, you're rowing.
Yeah, it's whatever. But it was so fun. It was so cute. We were watching
fun.
some of the friends go after her, and there were these like 2 older women that were going, and they had been doing it for like over 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
And it was so cute. They had like one station, like almost every single woman was done except for this one couple, and it was so fun watching people cheer them on. It warmed my heart that they were just fighting. They're like, we're just gonna finish. We're still doing it. We're
that's
still
so
out here.
cute.
I loved them. So good vibes.
How many athletes were there? 6,000 in Vegas.
Yeah, I want to say it was like either 6 or 9, but I saw that on Instagram video, so like I
Okay,
don't really
you
know.
don't really know.
But there were a lot.
No, there were a ton.
Like thousands of people.
And so then we went to dinner afterwards. And
Yeah.
then Sadie and I went back. We tried to go hot tubbing. And like,
Yeah.
why did the hot tubs close at like 5 p.m. in Vegas?
That's so true.
I think it's because like they want you in the casino anyway. So we were going to go hot tubbing. That was closed. So then we went back to the venue because they were doing like a mixed
relay.
Relay. And it was hilarious because they had turned out all the lights. So it was basically just like a little rave.
Just Club HYROX.
It was Club HYROX. It was like, at first it was like really fun. And then it was like, I can't even like see any, like the spectators, it's like, I can't see any of these people running. Like you can't see anything. So I thought
that
it
would
was
be
so
tough.
funny.
Also, if you're competing.
Totally. You can't like you can kind of see stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you adjust. I don't know.
Did you just leave after that?
Yeah, we
Like, I
stayed for
can't
like
see.
20 minutes and then we
Yeah.
left. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wow.
So
What a weekend.
What a
You guys
weekend.
are just competitors.
So we're athletes.
We're-
No big deal.
What can we say?
What can we say? We're athletes.
No, but it was so fun watching. I then proceeded to drive home. So everyone went home
Yeah.
on Saturday, and it was
Yeah.
just like, and that was the weekend.
And we
And she
came
did
in hot.
HYROX. I will say we went to the design center Saturday morning while you were in your NyQuil daydream sleep. And the rug lady, we were explaining to her what we were there for, right? Like, and you know, she's not in the HYROX community. She was so
a shame.
impressed by you. I was like, oh yeah, my sister. She's like, it's this like running and like station again. Go through the classic explanation, and she is just jaw on the floor. And then she goes, well, how old is she? I was like, oh, she's 32, and she was like, stop it. She's like, how is she doing that? That is just amazing. So I want you to know, people think you're
People
amazing.
are impressed.
People
That's-
are impressed.
That's huge.
And you are amazing.
Yeah, so I did a HYROX.
She's a hybrid rock star, folks. And just like, that's all we can say about it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Is there anything else to report on?
No, that was so fun. That was such a peak.
It was so fun. Like, it was so fun. It was so fun also having spectators there because
Yeah.
at every station you're like, hi.
Yeah, it kind of breaks it up.
Yeah, it was really fun.
So that's super fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We're going to California next week, which is, I love the busyness of this time of year.
I know. We're
It's
in
kind of
and out.
ramping up. I'm like, January feels like it's 10 years long.
Yep.
And now I feel like the year is really kind of getting into it. And then it'll be summer and it'll be May. It's going to be good.
Yeah, April, May will be great. We're kind of close.
Yeah, really fun. So I'm excited. But no, I feel like nothing else to report them on. That was big for me.
I mean, that was big.
That was a banner
big,
weekend.
I know. And Pap was our token cheerleader, our
Just-
recorder, all in one.
Just riding and dying.
Yes, you were.
We loved it. Anyways, is that it?
I think that's it.
That's all we have for you guys. We love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Also, okay, if you're still here, please like, subscribe, and follow the podcast and leave us a 5-star review if you can. Thank you. Bye.
Double bye.